Alright, so the stream is starting. Alright, guys, the last time we left off, part of the adventuring party had gone back into the sewers to try and get themselves more goblin ears so they could take it to the lawmaster and have him give you guys a pass to the Setian Isles. While you were down there, you found another uh, lady trying to escape from some bugbears, which you quickly dispatched of. You found yourself fighting actual goblins for once in the city, and you managed to get rid of them as well. And you, on trying to return to the city, to the surface, you found yourself accosted by something from above that people were scrambling within the town. Um, the As you tried to make your way back up to the surface by any means you could, you noticed that the city was under attack by an ancient green dragon. Um, so you guys got swept away and found a moment of safety deep underneath the sewers within this cavern that had exposed itself during the damage that was happening. Making your way down, you found an area to hopefully safely take a long rest at. And unfortunately, you were accosted by the RatKing. That's where you guys left off, but we are actually going to step it back a little bit in time to earlier in the morning, just after you guys had left. Um, so right now, it is roughly about 10 in the morning, and Trajan and Therian, you find yourself downstairs at the Enchantress Curse Inn.
All right, I'm having breakfast.
All right, and breakfast is set out before you. You see meats, various types of meats laid out as per usual. There are slices of bread that have been freshly baked, and there is two lonely-looking bananas.
I eat
I'm
it all.
What? Are you not gonna share?
Get your own food.
Damn.
There's no metadata, but say rich known.
The, the
Metadata?
so
Meta
metagaming,
gaming?
yeah.
Meta something?
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, the barkeep, remember in the morning, was not Reginald. It was the other elfin
Yeah.
lady. Um, Shoot, I forgot her name. Erwin. So you guys are downstairs. You're finishing your meal. What would you like to do with your day?
So everyone else is over
Uh,
right?
yeah, as far as you can tell, you went upstairs. You checked their rooms. It looks like they took off without you guys.
Oh, guess we're gonna have to head into the sewers to find them.
Sounds like a good plan.
I don't know what else we do. We're gonna have to catch up.
Okay. So you guys start making your way out. Ryan, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Perception. 3 plus
11.
8.
Okay.
11.
So looking around, you happen to notice a familiar face as you're walking through the streets of Stillmore here. You know from your background and how you grew up around various aristocrats, you know most of the noble people and how they look and who they are, right? you notice one
Mhm.
individual that is walking fairly briskly through the city. He is a high elf. Justin, if you want to describe yourself. Hello. There you go.
Thanks to my noble birth, people are inclined to think
I can't hear him anymore.
now,
Yes.
despite my noble birth, I do not place myself above other folks. We all have the same blood. I will crush you, ruin your name, and salt your fields.
What?
Oof.
It changed in.
Damn. I was like, okay.
So for this, if you want to describe how your
okay.
character looks, just so that they have a visual of you.
Let's see, visualization, tall-ish, 5'7".
That's not tall, dude.
Yeah, I'm taller than 5'7".
I think my guy's 5'8".
All right, I'm
You're an elf.
5'7".
Charles is like that's short. Because Charles is tall.
Wait, what? Gay?
Non-game in RL.
Oh,
But
Metagaming Dan strikes again.
ah.
All right, sorry. Go ahead, Justin.
It's alright. Long silver hair, pointy ears. I have red eyes.
What color is your skin?
My skin is silver.
Oh wait, you already said
He's a high elf,
ground.
so he's got like that lighter, fair, almost porcelain skin.
With his
What color is your sombrero?
Is that actually in your equipment? Please don't let it be in your equipment. Oh, thank
No,
God.
it's not in my
Does he look like a wizard?
Yeah, as far as you can tell. From your memory, this is oh God, you're gonna make me say this. Orale from the where do I want you to be from? That's what he named himself. So he's from the city of Hiltasi over on the eastern coast.
I bow and say good morrow to you, sir.
I'm surprised you didn't pick Highland Park.
Is this the Highland Park of this world?
Yeah.
Highland Park for Highland elves. High elves.
Okay. So, Justin, this as you look down, there is a young half elf kneeling before you.
I'm
Bowing.
not
Sorry.
kneeling, I'm bowing.
Go ahead and make a history check for me. So you can either roll in roll 20 or you can roll actual dice. Okay, 7. And you don't have a modifier for history. Plus 6, so that matters. 13. Okay. This is the we'll say bastard son of the Lord of
Yeah.
the Lord of Desmont, which is a human city that is a little bit south of Stillmore, where you're at currently.
Okay.
You guys should talk to each other.
I am insulted by his lack of response.
I do not know you very well, so I don't know where to begin other than saying, "Good morrow. How are you?"
What are you doing in the city of Stillmore, my lord? Wait,
Hmm.
hold on. Question. Are
He
you
is
a
a noble.
noble?
Yes.
Okay. A higher noble?
He's like
Lower
we'll
noble?
say a middle. He's no.
Like a
He's
knight?
like a middle noble. His
Like a cow.
his
Like a cow.
his dad owns land, a fair amount of land, and they're because they're elves, they live for fucking ever. So they've held on to this piece of property for a long time. Yeah, so it's like high middle class, but like elf high middle class, which is like human royalty.
All right.
Wandering around here just to see what's all the commotion about, and I just felt like going on a nice little adventure.
Ooh, adventure. We do a lot of those.
Would you like to join us, sir? We're about to head into the sewers.
Beautiful.
The sewers are always full of adventure from our experience.
Yeah.
We
I
just
don't
sound like
see
homeless
why not. Hey, homeless people are my homies too. All right.
So as you guys are kind of starting your conversation and you start continuing your walk towards the sewer, I need all three of you to go ahead and make a perception check.
Yeah.
10.
Rolling.
Natural 20, okay. Okay.
I see everything.
All right. So let's see what we got here. Natural.
Two natural 20s.
Well, yeah, we'll count the natural 20. That's fine. I'm not sure I'm going to add that plus 19. Plus 3. Okay. So, Charles, you're kind of walking through the crowd per usual. You kind of hear something faintly somewhere. You can't really make it out. There's too many people talking. There's, towering people around you. However, Trajan and Orle, you guys start to notice there's a pickup of wind. It's not. It doesn't feel quite right. Normally the wind comes off of the sea and brushes straight across the city. This is kind of going in the opposite direction. It almost feels like something's pushing the air down and towards you guys. It's coming from, if you're on the city, it's coming from over here in this direction.
I didn't see where you pinged.
Can you see it? Nope.
Nope.
Maybe because now? There we go.
Okay, yeah, I see it now. I
There
have to
it is.
zoom out all the way.
That's
So it's
the,
coming from this direction. You guys are walking.
not-
You're roughly about here.
Sorry.
Okay, and you said it's coming
Yeah,
from here.
a little bit north of there, or sorry, west of there, but yeah, so closer to here.
Hmm. It clearly must be magical, of a magical source. I'm going to use my ritual spell, detect magic.
So you take what's the cast time as a ritual? 10 minutes. Okay, so you take the
10
better part
minutes.
of 10.
So, not
Sure.
in combat, not very long.
So as you're doing this, there is a magical thing from that direction. Go ahead and just for the sake of it, just give me another perception check, just you.
All right. Where did I put my d20? Uh, 11.
Okay. You make out the faint outline of what looks to be some type of winged creature approaching the city. It looks to be infused with magic.
Well, that's
What in oblivion is that?
The amount of copyright infringement that's happening today is probably not great.
you just meant the word oblivion.
Yeah, I didn't mean a
So,
specific place.
As you're
I used to be an adventurer like you.
you guys are kind of staring in that direction, you start to see this flying towards the city. It is a giant, ancient green dragon. It's
Ancient, huh?
yeah. You see that its giant leathery wings stretch out 20, 30 feet in each direction around its body. It's flying swiftly towards the city. What are you guys doing?
You think we can take a dragon?
We find the nearest guard and show him.
Okay.
There's a dragon
You guys run over. There's probably a guard stationed right here at one of the outposts. And you tap him on the shoulder and point up, and he goes, "Oh shit! They don't pay me enough for this!" And he just drops his shit and starts to run.
Is there an alarm bell
Make a
anywhere?
perception check.
I would rather we have the town guard fighting with us.
Look at that.
Natural 20.
Natural
Okay.
20.
So, you look. There is, not in the outpost you're looking at, but about 20 feet, there is the other side. You can run over there. There is what looks to be a gold alarm bell just hanging off the side there.
All right. I'm going to run. To it
You
and
you
ring it.
run up to it and ding 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 ding, and all through the city you start to hear the echoing rings of bells. People are starting to take notice now. It starts to fly, and it gets lower and lower. At this point, it starts to take a deep breath, and you can hear the air.
Is it aiming
It's
at
just
us, or
aiming
just
at the city in general, but I do need the three of you
Okay, cool.
to go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw. Natural one, okay.
One.
Oh,
Oh no.
10 plus 12.
Justin, which roll is it for you?
It's the 20.
the last roll you made, I see a 15.
Yeah.
15
Yeah.
plus 2 for Constitution save. Okay.
15 plus
17.
2.
Okay. So, as you guys are standing there, you watch as the entire city starts to just be covered in this poisonous gas. Each of you. Oh God. Each of you is gonna take. You each take 24 points of poison damage.
God damn.
Damn.
24.
24.
And if you saved, which is Ryan, what'd you get again? You got a 12.
I got a
okay,
12.
yeah. So none
I
of
don't
you
think I
saved on this
saved.
one. So each of you takes 24 points of poison damage. You are not
And
poisoned,
are we
but
poisoned?
You just got hit for 24 points.
Oh,
So
okay.
the dragon is
Cool.
now starting to make its approach to the center region, which is kind of elevated from the rest of the city. And it's moving in this direction now. What are you guys doing?
Mm.
Can we try to find a way into the sewers?
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are not too far away. So you find your way down into a sewer grate over here. Are you all going down?
Well, it'd be
Yeah.
better to fight with the party against the dragon than just the three of us. So
Yes, I agree.
I'm gonna say yeah. now that it's an option to not fight the dragon.
Minus your 24 health.
No way.
Okay. You guys are gonna book it.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for now.
Got it.
We're getting help.
All right. So, give me one sec. Let me
Coming
change
back.
some stuff around.
You guys don't need us.
I think we do.
Yeah, we do.
Time
We
up.
might not
Become
need you,
aroused.
but we want you.
Oh, guy, it's in the sewers.
No, that's just you.
All right. So, let's see. Tokens. You guys would have entered probably right about here. So, as you guys make your way down into the sewers, you start to walk. I need all three of you to go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Saving throw. Okay.
Okay.
7.
Okay.
11.
Damn it.
Oh, 18 plus 3. Okay. So, everyone. Orle, you're standing on the sewer area, and basically the water flow from the city flows down and away from the city. The entire sewer is just basically built on a slope that goes down. The area you guys are standing on is a walkway. What's just happened is this giant wave of sewage and refuse has come up and knocked. You watch as these two clerics get knocked into the water beside you, and you take the brunt of the wave and manage to hold your ground.
I hope you're a water
They
bender,
start
help
to
us.
get taken away by the current. What are you doing?
I'll have some rope in your backpack.
I'm checking.
Wait, are we still being washed away, or is it just like we're not?
You guys are, the way I'm treating it is you guys are prone but in the water. So you're kind of just getting floated away. Not on your own. It's a fast current right now, so it's taking you guys away.
Okay. Can we jump out?
Well, you're still on the walkway. The other two have just fallen into the water and they're getting swept away by the current.
Can I run to them and reach
Sure.
out with my hand?
Which one are you reaching for? There is a halfling and a half elf.
I'm going to grab onto Charles.
Yeah, that would be a better idea. Have them grab each other, then I can grab
Okay.
both at the same
So
time.
I need athletics checks from Orle and Trajan. Mm-hmm.
You said athletics, right?
11.
11.
Justin. Okay. You reach out, your hands meet, and just can't find a grasp. You start to slip and fall. Charles, go ahead and make a deck save as the water kind of spins you around. You try and reach for the other hand that's kind of standing there. 10. Not quite enough. Again, you just barely can't reach. The current starts to take you.
Are we? Can I tell? Are we, okay.
Okay.
Gonna cast Spell.
Okay. No.
Oh, you can do that? You're a water bender?
Okay.
Why didn't you just do
Okay.
But that I can only target one. Wait, no, up to 10 living
Yeah.
creatures you can see within. Range. I can just cast it on all of us.
Okay. Easy enough. As the current starts to take you, you shoot. What is it?
We just float to the top now. And
So you
stand in
guys
the water.
start to float up, and the ground, it feels kind of like you're walking on hard floor, like hard solid ground. Even though there's underneath you, there are these waves that rise up and just go under you. So it lasts for 1 hour. Okay.
Okay, cool. Just need to walk back to the ledge.
So
I mean, that's optional now.
what are you guys doing? You are, I'd say you're roughly right about here.
Well, we're gonna walk back to the solid
Sure.
ground. In
All
case
right.
the spell wears out.
I guess that's probably the safe thing to do.
Where's that spell at?
Which spell are you looking for?
Yeah, I got it. Can I see Kaiba's magical axe anywhere?
Just with your perception? No.
No,
Oh,
with
detect
my
magic.
detect magic sight.
No. I think the range is 30 feet, right? Nope. You don't see
Yeah,
it.
it's 30 feet. So we're
Yep.
not anywhere near them right now. Alright.
Okay.
I guess we'll just have to wander into the sewers then.
Adventure.
So how are you
Adventure.
guys going? Are you going slow, fast? taking your time, trying to stealth?
We should probably
I
take our time.
take our time. Okay.
Like, not just
Oh, wait.
rush into things.
Oh yeah,
How
not,
lit?
not like
How
full
lit is the
sprint,
sewers?
but also not like
Okay.
casual.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We proceed with caution.
Justin, would you ask?
How lit
It
the
it
sewers?
is
Like, are we
fucking
able
dark.
to
There
see?
is no light.
So lit.
But the three of us have dark vision, don't we?
He does not.
I do not.
Oh. Alright, just hold one
Sure.
of our hands then, I guess.
I have dark
Yes.
vision up to 60.
So for the purposes of this, what I need you guys to do is all three of you go ahead and make a stealth check.
Are
And I'm
any-
at
are any
disadvantage,
wearing
right?
What's
heavy
that?
Armor? Are any of the
Uh,
wearing heavy armor?
I am.
Like
Yeah,
the
it would
stealth
just
armor?
be Trajan.
I'm gonna give the blessing of the trickster on him, so it's no longer.
Okay, just a straight
Oh.
roll.
Okay, well.
Whatever you rolled the first time.
Okay, 12.
12? Okay.
Yeah.
12, 13.
13.
Okay.
13.
We're not very stealthy.
Plus 3, I'm 16.
Okay. All right. So you guys start to make your way through the sewer here. I need all three of you to go ahead and make a perception check.
20.
7.
11.
Wait, Justin, did you say you got a natural 20? Oh yeah, I see it. All right. So all three of you see a group of goblins walking from this direction. There's 5 of them with one larger goblin.
Does it look like
As
they've
far as you
noticed
can tell,
us?
no.
Alright, we should ambush them. Are they walking
They
towards
are
us?
walking in your direction right now.
Wait. There's just 3 of us, and we're here looking for our friends. It might be good. I mean, if they're coming from that way, there's probably no one over there. I feel like we shouldn't engage.
You're
We should
right.
Go the opposite way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, when I look at them, do I notice any magical aura
Detect
on them?
magic. Yeah, that'd still be up. No, you do not see anything magical about them.
Alright, cool. Well, we'll head in the direction
Okay.
that's
So you
opposite of them. Do I see anything in that direction?
there is, as you look in this direction, you start to see faint bits of like a greenish hue start to emanate down into the sewer.
Mm. Can I make
Uh,
the shape of the hue? Or
It's just green. Let me check something real quick. So I think with detect magic, you can also ask. Yeah, I think you can ask the School of Magic.
Oh yeah, I know the
The
school
spell
of
can
magic.
penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone. Okay, yeah. So you're just barely seeing this gas magic thing float down.
What school is it?
This, I believe, this would be evocation. I could be wrong.
Wait, green gas. That's just the poison from the surface, isn't it?
You don't know.
Yeah.
It's starting.
You said it's
Yeah,
down
it's starting
here,
to come down. So there's an opening over here. You can see some dim light. As you're standing, you'd be roughly about here.
Okay. I think we should head. Where is
Okay.
This way.
Yeah.
So,
We just.
Yeah.
so you guys continue to make your way through the sewer.
Question.
Yeah,
this
that's
blue
like
stuff here
water
is
and
water,
refuse
right?
that are basically being taken and swept across.
It's about 60 feet.
Which
right?
way? So each square
Yeah,
down here is roughly 20 feet.
Oh, that's 20 feet.
What the hell?
So
Mhm.
that's 120 feet. I say to save. Do I see anything? Oh no, it's 120 feet. I can't see it. Do I see anything in the
Go ahead and
water?
make a perception check at disadvantage. Oh, with your detect
With my
magic?
detect magic.
No,
Yeah.
you don't see anything here in the water.
No. And how long has the water walk been up for now?
So water walk is probably about halfway done right now, and your detect magic is probably just about done. Detect.
Should we risk trying to run across the water to the other side?
I mean, we can. Like, worst case, I just cast it again, right?
Yeah, we could do that. Worst case scenario.
I say yes.
Just to save time instead of traversing the
Where
sewers.
are we
Yeah.
headed, though? Like, do we know where?
I would say this way.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So as you guys
Oh.
make your way across the water here, you get all the way to the walkway over here. As you make it over here, you go ahead and all three of you make another perception check.
Funny.
Jesus,
20.
guys. The
What the heck?
the two of you
That's
notice
220.
the faint trail of footprints going in this direction. Uh,
Like
Go ahead.
footprints?
Go ahead and make us.
Or
Because you
footprints you're
guys
not
rolled
familiar
so
with.
high, they are footprints that you are very familiar with. What you see is a few just like regular footprints. You see one larger one with three prongs on it.
Yep, there we go. I say we follow them.
Okay. So as you guys start to follow these tracks, the water has kind of obscured some of the dust and settlement. It looks like there's faint trails. So I need all three of you to go ahead and make a survival check for me.
Regular 20, not natural.
What?
Okay.
14.
6. Okay. Trajan, you see the trail fairly clearly. So the other two start to kind of look a little lost.
Follow me.
So you make your way to what looks to be a bit of the walkway, which is kind of caved in. While it looks like part of it is from maybe the dragon landing and doing things, it also looks like a bit of it has been manually moved out of the way here. But there is a tunnel that leads off to the side.
Are
The footprints lead into
leading
the tunnel.
that tunnel? We're going in then.
Yes.
All right. So as you guys make your way down, boom. You are presented with a long tunnel. And for this, I'm just gonna put Ryan down somewhere. Did I put him in? Weird. Okay, there we go. So, as you guys make it down, there is no light down here, but as you look, the two with dark vision, as you guys look, you see a long tunnel that leads in just before you.
I'm going to use locate object. And I'm going to use that on Kaiba's
Okay.
cursed axe.
So locate object. Let me just double check something.
How relatively
You don't know.
close are they to us?
Oh, time-wise?
Time-wise? I don't
They are probably an hour behind you, so you would have just gone to sleep.
Oh. Night night.
I am familiar with this axe because it has
Yes,
been in my
but
face.
I am seeing. No,
Unless
no, no,
there's
it's
another
not that.
axe that's
I'm just
similar
double checking
to it.
something on the can't locate part.
Oh.
From where you're at right now, no, you're okay. Okay, so so as you close your eyes, hold your holy symbol, and reach out to find this axe, it starts to glow, and you feel it pulsing and saying, "This way. It's over here." And it doesn't seem to be moving at all.
All right. Oh God, they're dead. They're all dead. We're too
Well,
late.
We can loot the bodies then.
This is true.
Wait a second.
This is true.
Take my axe.
It's probably too late for us to do anything.
By loot the bodies, I mean we could give them their last rites.
Yes, but we don't touch the axe.
No, you touched the axe.
Don't touch the axe.
Don't touch the light.
All right, we'll head towards the axe then, and still proceed with caution.
Okay. So as you guys are walking that way, I need all three of you to give me one more stealth check.
Am I still regular rolling
Uh,
or with disadvantage again?
For you, it's regular still. Blessing of the Trickster is an hour, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for an hour. I can only have it
Mhm.
on one person. That's the limitation. But I can like reapply it as much as I want.
Okay, so
All right,
15 for
well, I got
you,
15. So
17,
17.
and 3. Okay. So
yeah.
as you guys are walking in this direction, you come across what looks to be a abandoned building. The outside is roughly destroyed. The walls are rubbled, and you look inside, and you don't see anything there. As you get closer, you start to hear a sound. And you hear a, "Oh God! Oh God! I'm dying! I'm dying! Ah!" And you watch as this as Serum stands up and skitters back about 10-15 feet against the wall over here. What are you guys doing?
I'm dying. Is he actually? Dying?
You really can't tell, because there is no light
I
here.
really can't tell.
I grasp my Millennium Talisman, I present it at the thing that's holding him, and I use a charge.
Wait, is something on him?
I'm dying.
You don't know?
dying.
He screamed,
Okay.
"I'm dying," so I'm pretty sure he's dying.
I will cast
Okay.
light so I can actually see.
So, what you guys see is the top of his head kind of peeking over the rubbled wall over here, and you look and you see standing in front of him this creature that it looks like a rat. Each of the rats is roughly the size of a dog. And there's about 20 or 30 of them that look like all of their tails have just been wrapped together into a nice bow. And it is currently attacking Dan. Serum, excuse me.
I use
Okay.
the Millennium Talisman. To
Okay.
banish it with a
So,
shout out.
you
What do you
yeah,
have
someone's someone needs to mute? I don't know. Someone needs to be in headphones.
Yeah, I'm using headphones, so it's not me.
It's Dan. Dan,
What's up?
you are the echo.
Hello.
You're giving
Yeah.
Ryan,
Yeah,
I'm echoing?
you're
Really?
giving Ryan the echo.
I don't know why. Oh, there we go. Hello, hello, hello,
Someone say something.
hello. Okay, there we go. It's fixed. Nope,
It's gone now.
nope, no,
Wow.
it's not.
No, it's not.
Damn it. It's coming from
Where's
you,
it coming from?
but I don't know from what.
I
Do you have the
know,
stream
but,
open?
like,
Okay.
No.
Maybe it's coming from Roll20.
Oh, Justin.
Oh, maybe
I
that's
lower
it.
the mic sensitivity.
All right. Anyway, so as you guys are standing there, the creature starts to glow. Go ahead and mark off one of your charges, Ryan.
Yep.
And the bright holy light starts to wrap around it. It's a purplish hue though, and squeezes into it and dissipates. The creature's still standing there.
Oh, what the hell?
With that, I need all of you guys to go ahead and roll initiative.
$21.
14.
Alright, hold on. So, for this, we'll just do it this way. So,
Now.
I have a 20.
I have a 15.
hold
I have
on, hold on,
initiative
hold on.
plus 3.
So, Ryan, Dan, Edmar, Andre, Justin, Charles. Am I missing anyone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Alright. Who do we got? So, Ryan, 21. Dan. Oh, 14.
I'm not 21.
Okay.
I have
Dan?
14.
20. Edmar,
20.
15.
15.
Andre, 19. Justin,
19.
16? 19. Okay.
19.
Charles is a 21. There we go. Okay, now I got it. So, let me just double check. This guy's. Oh, son of
Is it not joining us?
a-
Wasn't
she
she with us
is
last
not.
time
Ugh. So.
Bullshit, once you saw the rat.
Yeah, as you guys look
What the
around,
hell
she
out of it?
is nowhere to be
too? Where
found.
is she? We
Uh,
lost her. Damn it.
You're dying.
so,
yeah. I'm
Charles, you're up
dying.
first.
I am up first.
He's dying.
So is Dan like being grappled? Is that kind of grappled right now?
Currently, he is not.
It's on him. Okay. I'll just run forward and
Okay.
try to
So you make it
grab
up to the
thing.
creature. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Hey, George.
20.
20 hits.
Not natural.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Damages.
6 damage. Okay.
I do 6 damage to it.
Let me see. Okay, got it. Sorry, Andre, were you saying something?
Yeah, I was saying, at this point, are we considered doing a short rest or a
Right
long-
now, you have.
Like getting from this moment, I guess we were attacked by the RatKing. Were we doing
You
a
guys were
short rest
trying to
or
do a long rest, but it was interrupted. So far, you don't have anything. So you're exactly where you.
Gotcha.
Wouldn't
Edmar
get a
would
long rest, though? 'Cause
be the
he-
only one. Yeah, he would be the only one.
The sadness.
And
Right.
I was in
So
the
the
middle
rest of
mine.
you guys got interrupted.
Edmar.
All right. So, Charles, anything else?
I don't know who that is.
I'll just throw a what is it called, healing word onto
Serum? All right.
onto Zerum, yeah. Which is, and he heals for.
Okay. So you hold your holy symbol and you utter a small prayer, and the yellowish glow wraps around Serum, and you see some of the wounds start to heal up. All right, Serum, your turn.
Oh, thanks. I'm gonna cast.
Nice.
Two wounds
Okay,
on
go
myself
ahead
at
and
the
mark
same
that
time.
off.
I'm really dying.
If I recall, in the last episode, he was really dying.
16, 17.
Okay.
That's 20.
You know who else is dying? Andre is also very much dying.
Oh.
Dan, are you doing anything else?
Oh, thank God.
You're probably
King.
so, no, he's
Like,
about
next
so
to me.
you're against the
Against
wall. The RatKing is roughly about 10 feet away from you. Charles is in between you and it.
Can we get a RatKing
Yeah.
icon so
One
you
sec.
know where it's at?
So who's next after me? Kaiba?
It's either Kaiba or Orle.
Or who?
You can take it.
Is it roughly right there? All right,
Orale.
Orale way.
Mr. Orle, what are you doing?
The magical elf.
Oh wait, can I give him a bardic
Sure, yeah.
inspiration? That's my
What
bonus?
are you doing to inspire him?
Alright.
Okay.
Kill this thing! That's it.
Got it.
Because I almost died. Almost. Probably will.
Good RatKing.
Right?
A
It worked out so
gentleman
well.
rat.
Okay. So, Justin, you currently have
It's a
inspiration
mob rat.
for your for whatever you plan to do.
If you have polymorph, use that to
Uh,
turn into a mammoth.
So, Justin, what are you doing?
Alright, elephants are afraid of rats.
Are we trying to kill the rat,
Yeah,
the rat king, or save it?
Kill it.
Kill it!
Kill it.
Kill it. Okay, let's see. What do we want to do? Okay, I'm gonna use Wait, what?
Okay, so
I'll
you
use
walk up
burning
to the
hands.
Rat King, and does he?
He doesn't have to.
Well,
It
I
has
thought Burning
15
Hands is
feet.
touch.
Burning Hands is 15 feet for you. It's touch, but it's got a
That's
15-foot
freaking
range.
weird.
How does that work? He makes a giant hand. That's.
I
burning
think
hand.
that's what it is.
Georgie.
I do like a magic clap that just.
Wait, no,
bursts
hold on. So
flames out.
Burning Hands is your hands. Yeah, so it's self. So each creature in a 15-foot cone. Okay,
Oh.
that's fine.
I do.
Okay, second level.
I do a level 2.
So it'll do 46. So I need. Are you going right up to it, or are you shooting from like where are you gonna be? So if you click on the map somewhere, it'll show me where you're gonna be standing.
Okay.
Well, wouldn't
And
he be like
you're
right
over here,
next
yeah.
to me, and I'm over here,
Okay.
so he would be like right next to me.
So
Look at
just
that icon.
Just-
just
came together,
just
I
a
don't
fair
know
bit of
what to
warning.
say.
If you shoot from right there, you see Dan and you see Charles right in front of you. Just
You're
throwing it
probably
out
gonna
there.
hit him.
Can I?
So,
No, he
That's
can.
different
I mean,
spell.
he can
It was
move.
better if I healed
And-
up.
Can I move?
That's true.
So where you?
Want to move? Gonna move and
Okay.
face.
So we'll
face
say you
towards
move
the
for the
rat.
purpose of this. You'll move right here. So you'll still get the rat, but Charles. 40, 60.
And just like move a little bit up more that way. It doesn't actually
So
reach
each
him.
of these squares is 20 feet. So these aren't. These are 20s.
I thought they were
So
5.
the battle maps are 5s.
Okay.
This is not a battle map. This is just like
This
a
is
map
not
map.
a battle map.
So
Okay.
your 20, 40-ish feet would only get you to about here. So if you shoot from here, you'll potentially hit Charles and potentially this guy.
Okay. In that case, let's see here. Wait a minute. Okay, in that case, I'm just gonna do. I'm gonna do
Okay, Scorching Ray.
Scorching Ray instead.
So go ahead.
Scorching Ray.
Go ahead and make your attack
level
rolls.
2. Let's see, 20.
Ryan, he has burning hands and you have shining fingers.
I know.
You said
Great.
Wait,
One.
hold on. So, hold on. So
Okay.
you're doing it at level 2, right? Okay. So if you're doing it at level 2,
Never mind. I read it wrong.
so for each ray, so on the first one you make 3. So roll a d20 3 times.
Here we go.
And since
Wow.
you're casting it, you're only casting it at 2nd level, right?
Could you just do through?
Above 2nd level. So yeah, it's
Alright, let me do that one over.
so plus what? Wait, what? Hold on. This is why wizards. That's why I hate fucking wizards. All right, so Justin,
Damn,
Just-
The
wizard.
most complicated class. to
stop
play.
rolling dice. All right. So here's what's gonna happen. So let me. What's your spell attack modifier? So go to your spells page in D&D Beyond, and on the top there's a spell attack and then a plus something. Okay. So whenever you roll that d20 for the
6.
spell attack, add a 6 to it. So we have a 12, a 11, and a 15. So of those 3, only 1 hits. So, I need you to roll 2d6, and we're going to take the first one that you rolled there, which is the 2, and you did 2 damage to it, as the 3 rays shoot out of your hand. 2 of them kind of arc and hit some rubble, and 1 catches against it, and it does a little bit of damage, but not too much. So now you still have your bonus action if you want to do something with that. Okay.
I'm gonna
All
save
right.
it.
Next up, Andre.
Okay. I want to do
Okay.
a bonus action of and then I get 2 actions, correct? Or is it only when I attack?
So only if you attack. So if you take attack as your action, you get to attack twice.
Okay. I will.
You're
So where am
inside
I
the.
located?
You're probably right about here.
Okay.
No,
and
he's
Dan
probably about
is under the Rat
right
King.
there.
Okay, so will I hit anyone if I try to?
If you're just charging at it,
charge
no.
at it? Okay, so I will go ahead and do that. I will just
Okay,
make
go for it.
2 attacks on it.
So you're running up to it, and you're attacking. Okay. Both of
God.
those miss. So as you swing your axe, the disheveled swinging mess. Actually, you're at disadvantage. So for this, go ahead and roll another 2d20s.
didn't they put a light
It's
up?
still a dim light. I'm gonna say
I
because
think I did.
they put a light up. Right. So Charles is still. Oh no, Charles moved up. Yeah, you're fine. Okay, never mind. Either way, you miss. It doesn't matter. Okay. All right. There is a
Doesn't
light.
matter.
Sorry. Thanks for the reminder.
But there's a
So, let's see. Anything else you want to do, Kaiba? Nope. That's it.
So I have another bonus action. I think that's it.
you should yell out that you're dying.
All right.
I'm dying.
Edmar, you're up. I believe you were still stealth the last time we checked.
Okay. I will go
Okay.
up and charge at it. Like, yeah. This has this thing
Yes.
technically attacked.
Because it
Yeah.
got a surprise round in on everyone else.
Okay. Bastards. I will
Oh, yeah.
attack. 1d 20 plus 5. With my
13. So as you swipe at it, your weapon doesn't find a purchase.
Can I use my
Is flurry of blow?
flurry of
I thought that's only on a
blows?
hit. Let me know if I'm wrong.
You can tell per in your keep.
Or is it just a bonus action after you take an attack? Okay. Yeah, you're good. Go for it. So burn off 1 key point.
I use yes, and then that would just be a 1d. That'd be a one,
Yep.
a fist
So
attack, right?
d20 plus 5. And another one.
I punch you.
So
I try to punch you again.
as your Kusarigama misses, you take your fist and you go, and your other fist and you go, and both of them miss.
Can I do a sneak attack? Since
You need
Andre
to hit to
charged
do
at
sneak
him.
attack,
Goddamn. Okay.
or
I'm gonna
do you
use
mean?
my
Oh no. Yeah,
special
go ahead.
move. I'm gonna use my special
Drunken technique.
thing. What's that thing called? Yeah, my drunken. Well,
You guys watch
yeah,
as
drunken technique, and I
Tonberry
walk away.
kind of starts to wobble as he punches, just kind of spins and lets the momentum carry him, and just walks in the opposite direction. So he walks back to where he started, almost. All right, that's it for you. Trajan, you're up.
It didn't work, guys.
All right. It's okay, Jackie Chan. We got this. I'm gonna move up a little bit
Sure.
closer, just so I'm closer. And I'm going to.
Okay, go for it.
I'm going to shame the Rat King.
That's wisdom.
All right. So
All right.
yeah, wisdom saving throw. You gotta beat a 16.
He's a little hurt.
Wait, is the Rat King already hurt? He's okay. Cool.
You got that 2 points. Of fire damage.
Wisdom. That is a fat 7. So you guys watch as this bell kind of rings
I've
into
shamed
the
him.
ears, and you see the Rat King kind of. Go ahead and roll damage.
You shamed the.
I've shamed him. Yes, it worked. Where's my D12? There it is. Alright. 10
16
and
points.
4.
16
damage.
points of necrotic damage.
Necrotic damage.
So, I need. How close are you?
Aha.
Okay, yeah.
Let's see.
Let's see.
40
I
feet away, I
need.
guess?
So, Kaiba, Therian. I need both of you to go ahead and make a dex saving throw. 19?
19.
14. Okay. You guys watch as one of the rat bodies on the king just explodes, sending bone and sinew flying in all directions.
Oh god. So don't fight it up close if we don't have to.
All right. So back to the top of the round. Charles, you're up.
I will. I will take a few steps, or I'll back. Can I? Are the walls like? Tall,
It depends. You're on the other side of the wall right now. You're like up close to it. So you kind of hopped. It's like a 3-4 foot wall. Yeah, you can
Yeah,
hop
I was
over if
wondering,
you're
can
if you're
I-
trying to get out.
Okay, I am going to.
Okay.
Get out, and then I will cast my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
At the second level.
Go for it.
Take a swing with it.
Jesus. Oh shit! Nice.
Natural 20. And then
Just double the die. Yeah.
which I
It's
just
easier.
double the die, right? Okay. I rolled a 6
12 plus 3,
on
so
the
15.
Die, so it's
All
12
right.
plus 3.
And you moved away, right? Okay. So
Yeah.
okay, just Kaiba, go ahead and make a dex saving throw. Okay, you guys watch as another body explodes. Oh, 30 or so.
How many bodies roughly are there? 30 or so. Got it. And then I guess,
Okay,
for
go for
my
it.
action, I will cast Sacred Flame. It's a Dex
Oh, shit.
14 save.
That is a big fat 5. Go ahead and roll damage.
Aha!
Hit it.
7 damage. Okay.
7 damage.
Wait, are you only rolling the 1d8? Don't you get to roll 2d8?
Yeah, I rolled 2.
Oh. Never mind.
All right. So, you know what? I forgot to do the Rat King's turn, so I'm going to do that now. And, let's see. You guys watch as it kind of looks around at all the individuals standing near it, and it's making its way and chasing Charles. So it's going to go after you, and that is a 23 to hit. And right, so you are
Holy shit.
a small creature, right? Okay. So
I believe I count as small,
this
yeah.
is you take 12. 8 points, 11 points of bludgeoning damage. And you are currently grappled and restrained.
Okay.
The next two attacks, one is going to go for Kaiba, and the other one is going to go for Serum. The one against Kaiba is a natural 1, and the one against Serum is a 15. It doesn't hit. Okay, so you guys watch as the rest of these bodies kind of the giant fangs try and reach out and bite at you, Serum, and they just barely miss as the rat tail kind of yanks it back like a bungee cord. And Kaiba, the claws scratch at you, but your hide is too thick and it doesn't pierce it. So that is the Rat King's turn. All right. So next in the order is Dan. You're up.
All right.
It's it's like
still
right
kinda
up to you
close
right
to
now.
me-ish, right?
Go for it.
Longsword.
A
That's,
9. So as you swing,
It's a 9.
as you swing,
Oh, 8. Never
you
mind, 8.
somehow manage to find another open gap
Okay.
in between all these moving bodies, and just you don't find purchase. Go for it.
Second attack. That's
So as you swing,
1.
yeah, nothing happens.
Oh. Oh.
Miss
Yeah,
completely.
Hey, I just woke up with a rat on me.
All right,
All right. Time.
Justin, you're up.
Rats on you.
Many rats. He just came back from the dead.
I think
Yeah, it's probably
I think it's
within
right in
like
front of me, isn't
5-ish
it?
feet of you.
those feet. Okay. Well,
Okay,
I still want to try
go for it.
using scorching ray.
Is that the Buddhist palm?
Scorching ray is you create 3 rays of fire and hurl them at targets within range. Or no,
Burning
sorry,
hands.
it's,
Okay.
Burning.
Okay.
hands.
So
Buddhist palm.
Am I-
you would hit
Oh, and I
several
still hit-
people, yes,
hit-
from
hit
where
the
you're at
person
right now.
now?
And there's not really a way to move where you wouldn't.
Fine.
You're in a room.
Alright. Okay,
Okay.
fine. I'll just do scorching.
Go ahead and
ray.
so roll 3. Yep. So roll 3
Uh,
d20s.
Second level. Bitch.
Okay. Plus what?
And
What is it,
okay,
plus?
And I'll do
Okay. So all 3 hit.
6.
So what you're gonna do is you're going to roll 2d6 3 times.
Wizards
They're
are
shit
great
at
at
everything
dealing
else.
damage. But they're terrible at taking. They're terrible at taking hits.
So 66
They are.
is what you're gonna roll.
Why you have me?
Good. 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 Okay. So you guys watch as again these 3 balls of fire just reach out and they slam into 3 different bodies, dealing a total of 21 points of damage. You watch as 2 of these bodies just explode. I need pretty much everyone except I would say Edmar and Ryan. You're on the other side of the wall, right? Okay. So except for you two, go ahead and
Yeah.
each of you make 2 dexterity saving throws. Charles, you are currently at disadvantage for these. Because you
Oh,
are
no.
currently considered restrained.
Not good.
Okay.
That's
Got it.
50
Thank you.
Already.
All right. So, Justin. No, you're on the other side of the wall. That's
Yeah.
fine. Okay. Is it just you two? Dan? Deck save.
What's up?
2 of them.
Oh.
Yes.
First one is
Okay.
16
Okay, that's okay.
plus 5, 21.
Okay.
And then the second
So
one is 8.
each of you take.
It's definitely the 8.
I'm just gonna do it here. So each of you takes 2 points of damage, and then Charles, you take
The bite
an
doesn't
additional
hurt.
1 point of damage
Yeah.
as some of these bones
It's
land
whatever
and lodge
after
themselves
that
into you.
hurts.
Do I
You're
have
raging,
that?
yeah. Go for it. It's piercing damage.
Oh goddamn.
So you take 1 point of damage. Go ahead and make a wisdom
Okay,
saving
I'm
throw.
at 5 health.
Or wait, Andre.
That sounds
Yeah,
familiar.
actually, yeah. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh god.
Oh god. Here we go.
Just don't make a mistake.
Here we go.
We're all gonna die.
Okay.
Big money, big money. Woo.
Hey,
Was it a 15? It's a 15 to save, right?
I kind of figured.
I'm trying to find that out.
Yup. All right. You
Oh,
guys
yeah.
watch as
Okay, yeah.
his eyes start to cloud over with this reddish hue. Let's see who's gonna be close. Okay.
Oh no!
You are going to go ahead and make. You're going to go into a frenzy with your bonus action, and you're going to take 2 attacks,
Okay.
or I'm sorry, 3 attacks. While in a frenzy. So starting. You do so. Yeah. So you're gonna take 3 attacks on. Wait, what the fuck? Alright, 5, 4. So, 2 of them miss, 1 of them hits.
Wait,
It's
you
8.
gotta add 9 to each of them.
13 miss, 14 miss. Alright, so for the one that does hit, I'm just going to roll a d4. Charles, you are number, we're going to say, pick a number 1 through 4. 2.
2.
4. Okay, so you hit the RatKing. Go ahead and roll damage. $15 points of damage. All right. I need the same people to go ahead and make another dex save throw. You two.
Me too.
Natural 20. Nice.
I got
Okay.
a natural 20.
Okay.
10.
Okay.
20.
Wait, Dan, what did you get? Nat 20. Okay. No, that's
Nat
okay.
20.
All right. So
plus
all
5,
3 of you
15.
managed to just barely dodge out of the way as another body just explodes. This thing is looking pretty rough at this
Ah.
point.
Gross.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's all right. That's everything for you,
And
sir.
that's it for my turn.
Next up is gonna be Tonberry.
Cool. I'm gonna
Okay,
up
go
and
for it.
do a series of punches. I think I get 2 punches.
I'll be back.
Oh shit. Roll.
A 14. So first strike.
Yeah.
You don't manage to hit it. Second strike. You swing again.
Ah.
You miss. The
just
so
can't
you
do
guys
it.
watch as Tom Berry just goes up to it
Try.
and then goes, just stares at his hands and goes, All right, that's everything for you, Trajan. No, he's gone. All right, we'll have to wait for him to get back. That's okay. We'll give him a second. Basically.
My rolling all over the place today. I'm gonna use this one. This D20.
Ryan, are you back?
This RatKing has some kind of power to make us.
It went from like 8, 20, 4.
You know what? For the sake of brevity, I'm gonna say Ryan kills the Rat King. Because, huh?
Hey, Jaron!
So you guys watch as
said, "Good job,
Trajan
Ryan."
walks up to the Rat King,
Amazing.
draws his sword, and just stabs it straight through the tails, and all the rats are released. You guys watch as they start to run away from each other. Their bodies just explode. You stab the
happening?
tail.
Did
And-
we kill it?
They all started to scatter, and as soon as they get probably about 20 feet away from all of you, they just start to explode. So there's just rat guts flying all over the place.
Good riddance. Ugh.
I need
It's in my
all of you
mouth.
guys to go
Ah.
ahead and make a perception check.
No, I'm kidding. 16 plus 7,
Okay.
23.
27.
Yeah, 23.
Okay. Justin, plus what?
Perception. Hold on.
Okay, put it in there next time.
+3.
Okay. All right. So for the most part, you guys managed to notice as your battle is ending here, there is a group of about 5 goblins that are walking over here, and all of them
Oh.
kind of turn and look in your general direction. What are you guys doing? Huh? Oh, this is happening like immediately after.
Die! No, I'm kidding.
Oh god.
Do we have our goblin ears yet, or do we still need more?
Do we need Governeers?
Hold on, guys. There's a bigger
that's a good
problem. There's a dragon up there.
I don't think.
Dragon or the goblins?
Well, if there's no city, we can't
few-
collect our reward.
So,
Here's the thing.
as you guys are talking
Still
about
need to
this,
live.
one of the
Where's the-
goblins starts to approach.
I got-
Kaiba, I need you to go ahead and make 3 attacks at Charles, who is currently prone, so you have advantage on
go.
all 3.
Oh, I'm just gonna say that I'm down.
Knock him out! Knock the shit out!
Like rolls super low and misses all of them.
One of them was
Roll
a nat
another
one.
3, Andre.
Damn.
Yeah, he's prone right now
Oh,
because he just got out of a
At
grapple.
advantage.
Disadvantage.
Oh, shh. shit! Oh shit!
Uh,
All right, Charles,
Oh, God.
you are currently
Oh, God.
unconscious.
Oh god.
We're just gonna say unconscious
And dead?
for right now for
Possibly
brevity.
dead.
Dan, your turn. What are you doing?
Goblins. Kaiba.
Who can
Goblins. Kaiba. I can speak Goblin, but Kaiba's gonna kill me.
Speak to the goblins first. We'll deal with Kaiba.
Uh-huh.
I speak to them in Goblin. We mean no harm. We're just trying to hide away from the dragon upstairs. Because
Okay.
I'm getting the dragon because Trajan
so,
told me there was a dragon.
The lead one
That
looks
way?
at you. It's a little bigger than the other four that are with it. It kind of looks you up and down. What are you doing down here?
Didn't I just
go-
tell you we're hiding away from
Hold
the
on.
dragon?
No, that's
He's
yeah.
not lying, it's the truth at this point.
He turns around and looks at the other four. Go investigate. And he kind of just sits and watches you. I'm gonna say that's
what are
all you
you
can get
guys
out in
doing
6
down here?
seconds. Next up is gonna be
Okay.
Justin. What are you doing? Orale, what are you doing?
Justin.
Unless you have
I go
calm
out.
emotions.
I don't know.
Literally, you need to know.
You have to knock out Kaiba in one blow.
Or he's
gonna
gonna
kill us
knock-
all.
He's gonna come after you if you don't.
He got one of us already.
This is not voluntary.
What was that?
I accidentally removed one of my
Goddamn
spells.
wizards.
Okay. What, dude, we have there's so many.
That's why you have a spell
Organized.
book. Come on, quick. What are we doing? The
Alright,
goblins?
you guys,
4 of them
look
have started to
there
walk
right in
away.
front of us.
One is still standing there watching you.
The thing they're telling you to knock out is one of our allies who's.
So as you're looking around,
Yeah, Kaiba.
there's the giant blue dragonborn who has just smashed his axe into the back of the head of the halfling cleric that you came down here with. On the other side of the wall, you see there was 5 goblins. One stays, and the other 4 leave as Serum talks to them and said something to them that made them do that.
I want to do a perception check to see what they have on
The
them.
goblins?
Whoa, what?
Wait,
Or-
what?
Sure, go for it.
No.
Good God. He's gonna die.
You're my subconscious, as berserking as I am just going, no.
Don't
So
do
with an
it!
8, you
In
look.
your head.
They kind of just have some basic weapons on them.
Okay.
So what are you doing?
I don't think he knows the gravity of the situation.
I have anything to heal him with.
Shh, 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 shh.
What?
Just let him do what he's gonna do. He doesn't know.
Berserker.
Oh
He's
no,
berserking right now.
we're all gonna die.
Okay, who are you using it on?
Magic missiles.
Oh, thank
Um,
God.
Okay, go for it.
Third level on Kyoba.
So it's it's a spell attack roll.
It auto no. Magic missile auto hits.
Does it?
I think pretty sure it auto hits. Magic missile.
I think so.
Each
There's
hits.
I don't think there's
Oh
an
yeah,
attack
okay,
for it.
yeah, it auto hits. What
It's
level
not
are you
very
casting it at?
strong, but it auto hit.
3rd level. Jesus fuck.
Okay.
All right. So as he casts, as you guys watch as these 3 glowing darts shoot out, and all 3 of them hit into Kaiba. Go ahead and roll. 1d4. Dart deals 1d4 force damage.
You're breaking up.
Two, four die.
I'm back.
It's 1d4. No, that's fine. Leave it right there. So, because you did it at 3rd level. So, 5, 7. Okay, he's out. Actually, no. You know what? Wait.
Oh, thank God.
Isn't it half?
No, it doesn't matter, because you did at 3rd level, right? 3rd level means you have 5 darts. Yeah. It doesn't. So
It doesn't matter then.
roll one more d4. Justin. Okay. So the first one does 2 points of damage. The second one does 1 point of damage. The third one does 1 point of damage. The fourth one does 1 point of damage. So that's out. And then one more hits, you fail 1 death saving throw. And that's where we're at.
Well, damn.
He's out.
Okay, well.
Justin,
he's done.
anything else you want to do?
He's no longer attacking. That's what we want. Don't
Okay.
kill him.
All right.
Just knock him out.
No.
That's all we need.
Andre, go ahead and make a death saving throw.
Are you sure? I feel like he causes more trouble.
Okay.
1d20.
What is it,
Jeez.
1d6?
You've made so many of these. How do you not know by now? Oh, nat 20! Yes! Do you know what that means? Do you know what that means? No,
Two saves.
that one's up.
2 saves.
You're up with 1 hit point.
Oh, cool. I like it.
So, Kaiba gets back up, and the red glow in his
Knock him back
eyes has
down.
subsided.
No, I'm kidding.
At this point, the goblin stands up. He yells back,
Nice.
"Come back! There's funny business afoot!" And they start to rush at you guys.
You don't want to fight us. We'll call you. I swear to God. We just killed RatKing.
Go ahead and make a intimidation check.
I'll threaten him. 'Cause I'm tired of this shit.
Oh, God.
You see this?
Don't tell them we have
You
it.
see this? I swear to God.
Why would you do that?
I just woke up with a rat on me. I came back from the brink of death. Got him. Kaiba's killing all of us. I'm tired. I'm tired, guys.
17. Okay, you watch as
We don't have
so
to
the main goblin goes. When you mention you killed the Rat King, he kind of backs away slowly, and we don't want no trouble. And then they start just
said that in the
booking
first
it
place,
back
and you charged at
into
me, I
this
swear to God.
direction over here. So behind the house, and just start running.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Then you should run after them.
No, don't do that.
No.
There's a goddamn dragon.
Can someone get me off the floor, please?
Wait, yeah, that's right. So healing.
So, Therian,
No one.
go ahead and make a death saving throw. He's unconscious. He's unconscious.
Wait, he's dead? I thought he was just. Oh.
3. That's a fail. All right.
Brave.
3.
So what are you guys doing?
Somebody heal him.
One of the healers? No.
Can I carry him?
Ryan, go heal him.
Oh no, it's fine. You guys are out of
Well,
combat
it's not
now.
my turn yet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, I'm gonna use a healing potion.
Go
on him.
go ahead.
He's
You
up.
roll the healing potion for him. If you have one, go for it.
Can I roll a potion too? I want to use 2.
4.
All right. So Charles, you're
So
back up to
7.
9.
He heals for 9. And then I'm going to use my Channel Divinity ability Preserve Life on all of us, so we heal for 5.
So
All
everyone
of us.
heals for 5. Kaiba, are you still using potions? All right, go
Nice.
for it. What are you using?
I am.
What?
Gr-
Okay.
It is potion of healing greater.
Do you have 2 of them?
I'm gonna use 2 of them.
Nice.
I have 3.
So
I think I have
greater
both.
is going to be, I believe, 4d4 plus 4. So mark those off. Go ahead and roll them. So as you guys sit there in the darkness with the... what did you cast light on, Charles, by the way?
I
Sure.
Just, like,
So your dagger is
My
like
dagger
dimly
is
lighting
so
the
bad.
space from its position on the ground. We'll say for this, and you guys are listening. You can hear the faint rumbles from the town above. It sounds like it's almost separated from you guys at this point. You hear something off into the distance, in the direction the goblins had ran. Something, you're not sure.
What do we hear?
I think we should leave.
I think we should go fight the dragon.
Let's fight the dragon.
You.
I don't know about fighting. I mean, we can see what's going on up there, make a decision, but I don't know.
We need to save the city.
Followed.
How did you guys get down here? The manholes were locked.
Not all of them.
The manholes are locked from above. So to get in, you can unlock it and jump down. When you're coming out of it, there isn't a way to really get out. It was still open at the time, and you
How
came
did we
out
get
of a
the
different
first
manhole.
Oh.
Son of a bitch.
There's flooding behind us.
It's okay, we have a waterbender.
There's lots of water.
Sure.
Can I give Justin something?
You can give him a hug.
No, I have an extra chainmail, heavy armor I can give him.
I don't think
Right, he's a-
wizards
he's
can
a
wear heavy
wizard,
armor.
isn't he?
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Yeah.
7.
That's a. six.
As you look around,
Plus
there
one.
is a fair
7.
amount of rat guts. You could maybe scrape off some of it and make some rat cakes.
It sounds lovely.
You guys ever had rat cakes before? It's kind of nice.
I'm gonna die.
Sometimes, when I lived in the sewers for a while.
Oh yeah, I see you brought a fancy dude with us. What? He jumped in with you guys?
Looking forward to adventure this one.
Adventure in the sewers.
Which is full of adventure.
Hey, yeah, Sewers is a great place for adventure.
Uh huh. Just so you know, I almost died to a bunch of rats. We almost died to a bunch of rats a couple times.
What's an
Great
adventure,
adventure.
without some brushes with that?
In the suit.
The brushes with death is adventure. Rats, not adventure.
Dragon is adventure.
Dragon is death.
We don't know that.
But glorious adventure.
Keep in mind, if we do go back up to surface, isn't there still like a poison cloud around too?
Oh yeah.
That's alright, I got that.
Just farted away.
What's up?
Where can we go, George? Where can we go? Is it just one path where the goblins
So
went, or
the
is there, like,
area
several other
around you is
branching?
basically just an open
area?
cavern for as far as you can see, except for the path that you came from. The rest of it looks to be open. There are buildings that you can kind of make out here in this direction. Way off in the distance, with the light that you have now, you can see that there is maybe like a fountain and some larger buildings in the northwestern direction. But that's pretty much all you can make out.
I say we go towards the buildings.
Should we go towards the buildings? Try to find a way out?
I think we should try to recruit the goblins to fight the dragon.
That sounds like a
Anyway.
great idea.
Alright,
An army of goblins and guard, and we'll be the backup.
why not?
Okay. All right.
Guess we're going to the fountain. Talk
so-
to these goblins.
As you guys make your way in this direction, you notice the rubble of the ancient city surrounds you. The fountain, or the remains of it, make up what looks to be the town square. There are a few buildings. So there's the one that you came from back here. There is a smaller, another house-looking building that's also been damaged. And as you get more towards the town center, you start to see corpses and bodies, long dead. You smell this ancient dust as it fills your lungs as you walk down what looks to have been the main thoroughfare years ago. You make it to the fountain, and the couple of buildings that catch your eye are this one over here. It looks to still be in fairly good shape, and over here there is a church or temple of some kind. But those are the only two buildings. Go ahead and make a religion check.
What kind of church? Mm-hmm. That is my religion check.
16. So, as you look at it,
16.
It looks to be a temple to the symbol. The original symbol is hard to make out. The symbol that's on it currently looks to be a symbol of Orcus.
Oh. Damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, these are goblins, right? I guess I'm gonna have to kill them.
Is that a bad thing? Is that a bad thing?
I mean, no, but we're trying to recruit them, fight the dragon. Which is a better idea? Kill the dragons or hope they die fighting the dragon?
Sounds like you got some beef with whatever they worship.
I do. My character does.
Huh.
I say we convince them to fight the dragon. I'll hope they die in the process. I won't care if they die.
There's various
Is there
bits of
anything on
armor.
the bodies?
Most of them are damaged well beyond repair. Like you see ballista shoved in through armor. You see things that have melted and started decaying, and there's mold growing out of it and fungi. The, yeah. It's up to you.
Well, fungus never hurt
There's probably maybe about 300 bodies laying around.
Damn.
A lot of bodies.
We should totally look for something to kill the dragon.
So if there's a ballista, I think that could kill the dragon.
You want to
Look
carry
for-
ballista?
I mean,
Hell
we
yeah.
have a dragonborn with us. If we arouse him, he'll turn into a dragon. We mount the ballista on his back, and we use that to fight the dragon.
It turns into a tank dragon.
Yeah.
TFT.
Okay. So you walk up.
I'm gonna go knock
You
on
walk
the
up
church
to
doors.
the church doors and you
Wish me luck.
make a knock. All right, sorry. Dum dum. Everyone else, go ahead and make a perception check. Okay.
20. Regular 20.
Natural.
Charles, was that a natural 20
I
again?
never do well in perceptions check.
Okay.
11.
All right. So, let's see. Therion and Trajan, both of you, as you look at the church, you notice some movement around the sides on either side of the church from where you're standing. There is no answer to your knock, Serum.
Mm.
Hey, goblins! You guys here?
We're here to talk.
Look, I know we got off on the wrong foot, but we're here to talk.
Will you
Common
lend us an
or
ear?
goblin?
I mean,
Okay.
Dan just has to translate.
Yeah.
Go
Sure,
ahead
I'll
and make a
translate
persuasion check with just a straight roll, actually. Nine plus
15.
six, okay.
9 plus 6.
All right. You watch as a few goblins start to come out from over here against the wall where they were hiding in the shadows. There appears to be a few smaller ones that are standing there, staring at you.
Are they goblin
about to get
children?
Who wants to go club it? No, I'm kidding.
Oh no!
Let's start dancing.
No, we can't do that.
Performance,
Hold
y'all,
on.
to start dancing.
I mean, my character can't do that, even if, they're the religion opposite to mine.
Is there anybody who's like good here?
Me.
Me.
Huh.
I am neutral good.
I think I'm chaotic neutral.
Which means you could possibly kill the children.
I could. If I wanted to.
If you wanted to, yeah, if you
I need
wanted
a
to.
reason. Actually, I do have a reason. There's like 200 to 300 dead bodies right here.
But we're
So,
trying to recruit them to fight the
humanoid
dragon.
body.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, these bodies are long dead.
Yeah. So.
I don't think they killed them.
I don't
So
think
this is basically what you guys are seeing right now.
Oh.
There's a
I've been
few
persuaded.
goblins. Boop, 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 boop.
There seems to be blood stains on this floor.
Oh.
It's always reassuring.
Party.
Like, have you guys been drinking wine? Please share.
Where is it? Mm-hmm.
Hey, little guys, goblins,
So,
things, goblins.
We need your help.
Are there the big goblin here? He looks kind of like
Okay.
this, and I try to
Um,
describe that
they kind of look
goblin
at
I
you.
saw.
I, they're not entirely sure if they can trust all of you.
Hmm. Someone do something. They don't trust us. I don't think they trust us.
Well, I wouldn't trust us either. We have a bag of goblin ears, and someone was waving that at them.
They don't need to know that. And they attacked us.
I
Dan, go ahead and because you're so close,
They don't
go
not
ahead
have
and
the
make a
bag of
perception
goblin,
check.
I think.
Wait.
The other one.
Okay. Okay.
18 plus 7.
Looking at the door to the church,
okay,
it looks
that's
like it's
25.
been smashed in, and you can see inside a little bit. Some of the furniture has been shattered, and pressed up against the door. Pressed up against various parts behind the door. So not against it, but like kind of like trying to make a barricade between the door and the inside of the building. You kind of make out that whatever happened here, it looks like something was trying to escape from the building. And as you look down, there is a trail of blood that trails off into the distance. The ground inside is littered with the bones of small animals, humans, footprints, and there is a bloody trail that leads up towards the altar, all the way across the room. As far as Dan can tell, yeah.
fresh.
So this is kind of what you see, Dan.
So
From what
something
you can
was trying to
tell,
get out, or keep
something
things
was
out?
trying to escape from this building.
Huh.
Hmm?
What's in here?
It is
What's in here? I'm gonna ask the
our
goblin.
travel. Yes. To the master.
Travel?
Are you
happens
asking
if
him,
I
or are
open the
you
door?
asking a DM? The
Yeah, I'm asking them.
he
open it?
looks scared. He's not sure. Okay. Do you know Goblin?
I want to try to speak to the goblin.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
I do.
What?
I haven't looked at my stats in a while. That's why
No
I'm
worries,
kind
go
of
for it.
quiet, just trying to recognize what the hell I have again. I want to ask him. Not not for the church, but yeah. What was the
We
what
don't
was
know.
this church used for?
We travel here.
All right. What would help for you to trust us in
Dragon?
helping us
What?
kill
What
the
dragon?
Dragon.
There's a dragon on the surface. Translate that for me.
There is a dragon on the
What
surface.
dragon? He It doesn't seem like these are the most intelligent things you're talking to.
Can I hold out a gold piece and be like, you guys want this?
The ones that you see, they kind of look at each other and they look at the gold, and then they look back into the like behind the church almost, so back here. So if you zoom out, you can see where I'm kind of clicking.
I can.
We need to talk to the big guy. If you lead us to him, I'll give you this gold. One for those three?
There's
Three?
6 of them that you can see right now.
6?
One for each of them. Okay.
One
Go ahead
for
and
each
make.
of you.
I'll give
What were
her.
we saying, just? Okay.
I want to give them one each.
Go ahead and
I don't think any
Dan, go ahead and make a persuasion roll at advantage.
They sweeten the pot.
Woven stick.
You guys
So
were,
I'm just
where
gonna go
someone
with
was
the highest one.
complaining about the inn overcharging us, but I'm pretty sure we were the one paying him more than he asked.
Oh, we
for.
paid way too much.
Shut up. I like Reginald.
We paid way too much because someone wanted to pay way too much, not because
Beer does not cost 1 gold piece in this world.
I like Reginald. I hope he's alive. God bless his soul if he's not.
18.
See, that's why we have
Uh,
to save the city.
They
18, by the way,
sheepishly look at each other, and they go, "Okay, follow. You follow," and they open. Okay, so
I'm
they
subtracting 6
each
gold,
kind of
'cause
as
I'm
they're
just gonna give it
walking
to him
to
now.
the door and opening it and walking through and inside the church, they take it from you. All right, so hold on, let me do some stuff here.
There's a chance we could get jumped by 1,000,000 goblins. But I fought off 1,000,000 rats. So,
I think they're a little scared of us because we killed the RatKing.
a little bit, maybe.
Just
So-
want to talk to its leader.
Yeah,
I
Just
have
wanna
an,
talk.
I have a
Leave
plan.
them be.
I want to try to recruit them to fight the dragon.
Yes.
Because Stillmore's
Yeah,
city
they're-
guard is just awful.
Ah, that's funny. You don't know.
And they're also wizards and shit, too. Damn.
There are clerics in the city, but we haven't seen any of them yet.
Hold on, give me a sec, because I am
Uh.
making, or I'm dropping people in and populating stuff. So sorry.
Okay.
Bernie the wizard's there, but he's illegal.
That's right. I hope he's okay, too. Oh, Izza ran from us again, if you guys didn't know. I don't know where she went. Not my problem.
Just ran in a direction.
She's somewhere lost in the city.
Just like shit rats, and then just booked it.
Yeah, you don't.
Abby's just chill in the shadows, you know.
We
Well, I
can't
was
see her. We assume
almost
that
dying.
she's there.
I'm assuming that. Like, I'm almost dying, and, you know.
She did
No
nothing
help would have been
else.
nice.
She knew. She just
Like,
didn't
it'll
care.
Make you stronger.
What does
Alright.
not kill you makes you stronger.
The
So
rats
the
will
ca-
make you stronger.
It's the chaotic neutral in her.
Rat.
Tonberry,
If
Therian.
you don't dies.
Trajan.
Yes.
Serum.
That's what. Dying means.
Kaiba. All right.
Hello?
There we go. So, you guys are free to position yourselves wherever you want before I reveal the map. Hold on.
Wait,
I
me?
guess I'm in front.
Can you
'cause,
move it
I'm
now,
going
Edmar?
in.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Is
guess
everyone
I'm
else
here.
good? So as you guys are stepping into the church, get
Where's Mendoza?
I'm outside still.
Wait, what?
Oh,
I'm not walking
hold
into
on,
this
let me find him.
unholy place.
Thingy.
Looks like the time to get some elvish ears. I mean, goblin ears.
What is that?
No,
What is
we're not trying to do that right now. We're trying to recruit the goblins.
I thought we were recruiting them.
Yeah. We
I
need
thought-
their help.
Me outside.
All right,
Didn't you do a good job at recruiting them,
there you go.
Zero?
So,
I recruited. That one time, I killed like half of them because I told them to disobey their master, and then their heads blew up.
so as
Prevent
you guys
the
walk in,
contact with Andre.
the interior of the rooms gets lit, and before you, there is roughly about 20 armed goblins. You look back. There are 2 larger goblins. These are roughly the size of, we'll say, they're roughly the size of Kaiba, so just absolutely huge for goblins. And then there is this one goblin-esque, but with red skin. You know this to be Trajan, at least, in Serum. You know this to be a hobgoblin. No.
Nice.
So,
Not a green goblin.
We're Spider-Man, dude.
what would you guys like to do?
Recruit.
Do your diplomacy thing.
Which one?
Jerome.
Do I see that one goblin?
Yeah, he's actually
the one,
the
you
one
know,
back
I
over
scared
here.
off.
Wait,
That
this
just
is
looks
the
like a
corner
pile of
over
dead
here.
bodies.
This
Oh,
okay.
because it's like.
Both of you, go ahead and make perception checks. Nope, just the ones that
There's like a
noticed.
thing
Me
on
too?
top of the thing.
Or
18,
okay.
25. Both of you look,
18.
and
25.
they, because you're clerics, right? What you guys see is this disheveled mess of goblin bodies kind of stitched together into one somewhat disturbing mass of flesh that just sits there and lays on top of this pile. Doesn't seem to move. It's not doing anything currently, but it is laying there. There's 2 of them. There is one down here by you guys, and there's one up here.
Yep.
It's a nest.
Up
Where
where?
they're young. I've seen
Oh.
this in Lord of the Rings.
There's another one.
Ooh, okay.
That sounds like it would be effective against a dragon.
Yeah, right? I thought that'd be a good thing to have.
Hi. Nice to see you again.
You're talking to the one over here.
Look.
So you're kind of yelling across this church right now.
Yeah.
Hello.
Just like hi.
Yeah, so that's like a good 50 feet.
Hello.
Yeah. So you're
Hello.
yelling across this church,
Hey.
and he kind of goes like, "Oh shit, you're yelling at me in front of the boss." It's like when you walk into like a store and you say hi to your friend, and his boss is standing right next to him. Super awkward. And the hobgoblin,
It's up.
he was seated on the steps, kind of looking away. He stands up and looks at you. Who let these scum in? all of the goblins at this point
Look.
start to kind of back
Say your
up,
piece.
and like they're trying to make their way towards the door.
I just want to talk.
Call
Mr.
me Katakas.
Red, sir. Can I move closer? Alright, Kataksa.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna move up.
As you start to move
Can
forward,
I move up? Yeah, I'm gonna move forward. Or is it like?
Ask him if you can approach first.
Oh, okay.
he trains
Look,
his
I just
crossbow
wanna
at
talk,
you,
my
and
hands
the
are up,
two
and I'm just
larger
gonna move forward.
goblins kind of move to flank him. But he lets you approach, seemingly. It's up to you. Whatever you want to do.
Like how far? This far? Closer? I'm gonna watch him and just keep moving closer until he, like,
Okay.
noticeably looks threatening.
Okay.
Like, I'm about to die kind of shit. Alright, I'm just...
Hey.
Don't go too
He
close.
takes 2 steps towards you.
Okay.
He keeps his
thank
crossbow
God.
trained on you and says,
I don't have to move anymore. Okay,
"Speak."
my hands are still up. I'm not doing anything. Alright. Have you
Yes,
heard the rumbling
don't
on
care.
the surface?
Why should
Do you know what it is? Before you say you don't care.
He thinks for a moment. You bring information. And what payment
I do?
would you have for this?
I just want you to know what it is first. I'm not talking about payment now. I'm just telling you this information first.
Speak.
There is a giant dragon on the surface
Ancient
right now.
dragon.
And it's green.
A green
Charles, of the
Can
dragon?
I do a history check to recall the name?
No, you guys don't know this one.
Yeah.
That was a black dragon.
I thought you told us like 4 episodes
Yeah.
ago.
That's a different dragon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Dragon. It was a black one too.
because
Oh.
that's what it is. It's literally what it is.
I don't know.
Serum, go ahead and make an insight check.
Oh, what the hell?
This dice was this one.
14.
12
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So,
14?
as you look at him, when you say green and black dragon, his eyes. Oh, you didn't? Okay, I'm sorry. Just green dragon then.
Wait, what?
His
I didn't
eyes
say
kind
black
of
dragon, did I?
widen
Just green dragon.
and stare at you, and then
Yeah.
kind of fix themselves. He fixes his composure. Takes a deep breath. Sits down. Puts the crossbow down. Pulls his greatsword from off his back. Stabs it into the ground. Contemplates for a moment.
Look. You guys have been living under the city. I've heard from some of you guys that you guys are travelers. But if the city is getting attacked upstairs, that means your food supply is dwindling and you would have to find another place to live. All I want is probably a chance to tackle this green dragon and take him down.
All of us
Go
make
ahead
it
and
out
make
alive.
a persuasion check. Okay.
14 plus 6, 20!
All right. He looks at you. Your offer is compelling. However,
Do you want?
I have
never mind.
reservations about the discretion of your band of misfits. Our presence here, while known, must stay hidden. What assurances do you bring?
None of us are from. None of us are from the city.
Yeah, we
We're
don't live
just
here.
passing through. We were looking for information until we got attacked by the dragon, and that's when we fled into the sewers.
Okay.
Most, some of us. We were already here. We're just, as I said, we don't want any harm with you guys anymore. We just want to leave the sewers and
Fight
just
the
get
dragon.
out of the city and fight the dragon.
I'm
Fight the
back.
dragon and just leave. I'm not asking for payment. I'm asking for help.
Fine, but you shall offer me something in return. For my aid.
Is it gold?
What
I
do
hope
you
it's gold.
offer? And he kind of spreads out his hands,
money.
and the goblins who had
What do
been,
we
some
have?
of them have been brandishing their crossbows. They kind of lower them. The ones that have been brandishing daggers start to lower them a bit.
I throw a sack of 500.
As you do that, all of the goblins kind of instinctively lurch towards the center, and they stop themselves and look at the hobgoblin. He kind of chuckles. Is this all?
Is that all? Anyone? Wait, they can't hear me. They're too far. I'm by myself. I didn't think they should.
That's why I said don't go too far.
Just do what animes do and just talk regularly. We'll hear you.
I wanna. I
You
wanna
can- you can
slowly
move your character.
into the
Should be able to move.
church also with my hands up.
Would you permit me to talk to my companions about?
He beckons
what
the
we
rest
can
of the party
offer.
to come in.
Why'd you
Yeah.
get us in this position?
If we are to trust somebody, we gotta trust them first. Or if we want them to trust us, we gotta trust them first. That's why I
Wait.
threw myself into the middle of all of this.
Give me a moment to think about it.
It's not that I don't trust them. I just can't walk in for religious reasons.
He threw it
Stay
into the
outside.
church. Yeah.
Wait, didn't you throw the 500 Electro?
Yeah.
Does that count as an offering to? I'm kidding.
Oh, damn, you're right.
No! Get your ass in here now!
I done messed up.
Sounds like somebody gotta repent.
I do.
Where's the door? The door is just here, right? So like, if I were to try to step
From
out,
where you're at
any of
currently.
the goblins see me.
Uh,
see any of that.
Yeah. The 6 that came in know that you're there, but
I know
no.
they're in there, but
Currently, no.
the other one, can they currently see me? Okay, I am going to channel
Okay.
divinity, invoke duplicity, and put an illusion of
Okay.
myself.
Go for it.
Move an illusion of myself.
For this, I believe
Will
you
he
can
be able to
you
hear
can
me?
hear through your thing, right? We'll say for this, you can't talk
cast
through it, but you can
spells
hear
through it.
what's going on at least. You're close enough anyway.
Okay.
So what are you guys doing?
I guess
Okay.
I'm moving up.
So-
I've already sinned and
Ryan,
made an offering to the church.
as you cross the threshold,
terrible, terrible move on my
the
part.
symbol of the Raven Queen that hangs starts to crack.
And I walk back out.
Oh, an attempt was made. I appreciate the attempt. If it matters.
It's not that I don't trust you, but I
So-
can't do it.
That's
what I yell
as
across
as
the
you
room.
guys all step in,
I'll say it.
or most
I'll
of you
change
step
it.
in, the doors shut behind you. So 2 of you are standing outside, and the rest are inside.
Son of a bitch.
And that's where we'll leave it for the session.
It's okay.